Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of our survival let's play. Yeah, that's right. Um yeah. And we are, I believe, on episode 15, which is the day I was scheduled to finish my village. Now, I'm not going to meet that schedule. Um, 'Cause yeah, as you probably just saw, um, I put a time lapse up, and I hope you enjoyed that. But anyway, we got a bunch of these houses up. They still all need to be decorated. Like this one is looking quite nice from out here, but it's looking a little plain. But that is not what I'm going to be doing today either. What I am in fact going to be doing today is, well, I'll give you a little tour of these guys from the ground. There's no interior, of course, except in this one there's a second story. But the plan is, 'cause I do not want to be just building and building and building constantly, I thought it would be a fun idea if we do building and then I show you the progress between at the beginning of each episode, and I just do it in between, and then occasionally I can do episodes of like decorating or something like that, and in between I just carry on with the progress. So today what I want to try and do is progress towards a beacon. Now there's two things we need to do for that. We need to find two more wither skulls, that's right, two, because we already have one, which we got like in maybe going to the nether or something like that. Anyway, a while ago. Um, and also I want to make an iron farm, so I'm going to see if I can try and do both of those today, but the iron farm is going to be the priority. There's the with a skeleton skull, so I am going to be using that one where there's a zombie in a cauldron and two little villager capsules. So yeah, and of course it's not my design, but I'm just going to borrow it. So we'll need a bunch of stuff which I do not have in my inventory. So I guess sorry about that. I guess I'll have to grab that and we can hop over there and I can tell you about my grand plans. Actually, you know what? Let's just make a start. Oh, and also, guys, if you have not noticed, which you probably have, I have got a cold at the moment, so my most sincere apologies about that. I am in the recovering stages, and all I have is a slightly strange voice. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't um doesn't annoy anyone too much. But basically what my plan is we have the villager breeder here, so that's where I'm going to get the villagers from. Now, unfortunately, my original plan was over here. I was going to put like a big tree farm, like not an automatic one, but like, I don't know, just a nice one. I'm not sure, um, who was it? Maybe, if you watch Hermitcraft, I think Cub Fan did a similar one to what I want to make, but I kind of want to make it so that there's water coming down so that you can turn the water on once you've chopped down the trees and it'll collect all the saplings. So that's what I want to do for that. But I did want to do it here and then have like all my automatic farms in an area over here. Have this like the industrial area. But then I realized that that will interfere with the iron farm, so maybe I will put that somewhere else. Although on the other hand, I could put the iron farm somewhere else and still have it, like, say if I could even put it that way, so it's more likely to work when I come over this way, and then it should still work when I'm in this area, because I'm pretty sure it's either within 132 blocks or your render distance that things iron golem spawned. Now I couldn't be sure about that because I do not know that at all, so yeah, but I think that might actually work better, and then we can have all the other automatic farms over here, and this be kind of the industrial hub. So what we'll need to do is I will need to figure out how far we need to go away from this for it not to interfere, and then I'm going to see what the llama dude has. Okay. Okay. What do you have? You have sea pickles? Well, actually, I went exploring that way a while ago, and I don't think I told you about this, but I just went for a little fly around because I was kind of bored, and I found a few biomes, including another flower forest and a coral reef, which is pretty cool. Oh, oh yes! We actually did it. We actually did it. I can't believe we actually did it. It's flipping amazing. Right, everybody. Well, we are back after quite some time. And this thing is just about ready to be powered up. So, this is where all the stuff will come up. I made like a water elevator. Then, to be entirely honest, I actually need to fill this up here. So I'll just do that real quick. This is the way down, so basically I've got the 2 little villager capsules in there. My voice sounds terrible. So here, as you can see, 2 villager capsules, and then yeah, that's not good. Okay. And basically we've got the platform up here, we've got the zombies still trapped in here, and then we've got this water flow down here to the lava. So all the golems that got all of this platform should get funneled into the lava. Under the lava there's a hopper with a infinite, redstone tick with 2 observers, and then that goes into a dropper that then drops the water into items into a water stream that goes over here and up a bubble elevator. Yep, perfect. And let's just refill out the buckets because we can. And now it is actually, believe it or not, time to fire this farm up. So, oh crap, that's bad. You flippin' gosh dang. Okay, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, guys. That is very, very annoying. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's go. But fantastic. We actually did it. That was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I was like, oh no, he died. This is going to be a flippin' nightmare. But it actually wasn't too bad. I mean, sure, it wasn't exactly easy, but wow, we did it. Alright, so, fantastic. Now we can do the large and long imaging process. Okay, look at that. That is a beautiful sight, guys. 24 iron ingots. Fan-flippin-tastic. Alright, so I think we're pretty much sorted to head into the nether and fight some wither skeletons. Oh yeah, there we go, one skull. Only, what, one more to go? And take a look at that. Skull number 3. Fantastic. Oh my goodness gracious me. We actually did it. Alright. Let's go. Night vision. And let's go. Strength. And let's go like this and like this. And to be honest, let's just go. Bang. Okay. Well, you know what? There's going to be other things I can take screenshots of. Alright, absolutely. And well, Nether Star achieved. Whew. And let's just biff all this stuff in here, and this too, because we don't really need that now that we have defeated the boss. Probably the hardest boss in the game. Although, to be fair, we haven't defeated it out in the open, and I have no intentions of doing that, because that just sounds like an absolute nightmare. Although, maybe I could try it. I don't know. Alright, well, here we are, and we have enough to make a full beacon, and just a little bit more. So, that farm actually worked really well. I went and AFK'd for like 2 hours, and I came back. It was like 11 or so stacks of iron, which is very nice. But guys, I also healed up our Silkinator in preparation, but I think I will end up not going and doing instant mining, because I really am running out of time. So what I think I'll do is, again, off camera in between episodes, I will build a few more of these houses. Maybe I'll do this one and some of these ones, and then yeah, I guess we will then do another episode and show all the progress, and I think maybe make the tree farm, because that's going to help building this town a lot, and also make a sugarcane farm, because we need a bunch of that stuff. But yeah, so just to clarify, what my plan is next to the villager breeder, between the villager breeder and the iron farm, so we can hopefully get stuff from both while we're working there. I'll have a big tree farm with all the different wood types, and then it's kind of going to be like a U, if that makes sense. So like there's 2 on each side, and then 2 at the end, and I'm thinking of doing the 2 tallest wood types at the end, and then the 2 shorter ones on each side. And then in the middle of the U bit, there's going to be a bunch of different manual farms, like vine farms and like auto crushers and anything else that I can think of that you have to actively do by hand. So you can just do all of your stuff, and then you can just poodle around and do everything while you're there, and then you should build up stuff in no time, because while you're waiting for like cows to be able to breed again, while you're waiting for vines and trees to grow. So yeah, it's basically just going to be great. And then below that, I plan to dig out a big room, which is partially why we have the beacon. And then in that big room, I will put a bunch of automatic farms that can be running while ever we're doing our manual stuff. So like automatic sugarcane farms, melon and pumpkin farms, um, all that sort of great stuff. I can't really think of anything else, but like, oh yeah, right, cactus farms and all of the automatic farms that I want or need. So that is going to be great. But guys, enough waffle. I think I will end the. Wait, no, one last thing before I end off this episode. I would really love to move this nether portal and make the nether portal a bit more nether themed. So, kind of what I'm thinking is either doing it up on this hill, but I'm kind of leaning away from that now. So, what I was thinking was maybe putting it out on this hill here, and then having a path coming off this one leading over here, and a bunch of nice greenery. But basically, what that means is that whenever we need to go to the nether, it's here nice and central near the castle. If you're down there, then you can just run up the road, or alternatively use the elytra instead of having to um, run around this corner to get to the nether portal, which is going to be kind of inconvenient at times. So yeah, and then we can basically smooth this place back here and make it look very nice. But I think I will probably do that in another episode, not in between episodes, because, that's kind of a big move, and I don't know why I came in here. Why is that over there? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But guys, with all that being said, I am waffling on quite a lot at the moment. I think this will end off the episode, and if you enjoyed this episode, please, of course, you know the drill. Leave a like. If you're new, subscribe, and of course, I would deeply, deeply appreciate it if you shared this channel with your friends. And yeah, I guess I will catch you all later in another episode, hopefully when my voice doesn't sound like it's been run over by a bulldozer.